Hey everyone, Thordan here, and we are in my garage because in a month it's going to be snowboard season and we are doing snowboard repair for the outdoor videos so people can learn how to do that. That being said, today's video is going to be focusing all about Halloween and also some other interesting stuff you guys are going to want to know about Mad Maggie's Prestige skin. We're going to go over all of that. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. Welcome back, legends, and today we're going to be talking all about Halloween and some new Prestige skins. And this time, Respawn isn't just throwing us spooky skins in darker skies. We've got leaks of Mad Maggie's Prestige skin finisher, upcoming skydive emotes, and some details on the mid-season Wildcard Halloween update because, yeah, that's the thing we're going to be focusing on with Wildcard and Respawn's future movement. Now, the first thing to go over is Maggie is getting a new Prestige level treatment, as you can see here. A cinematic finisher and a flashy skydive animation. I particularly like the finisher. I think it looks really cool here. There are 3 versions of this skin, and it is going to be expensive. This is probably dropping with the Halloween event, just to let you guys all know. There's also a leaked selective select screen animations for Halloween. You can see the Pathfinder one right here where he comes off of like Frankenstein's monster. Wraith comes out of a portal with some bats and her kunai. Caustic gets his cool little trick or treat bag but then throws a thermite at the screen. And of course Mirage with the best one here where he goes ahead and does a little bit of the thriller and then a cat kind of thing at the end. Anyways, that is going to be what you can be expecting in that. Now, of course, this mid-season Halloween update will come bundled with Wildcard Chaos. This will be launching on actually October 14th, going to November 4th, and it's going to be a nighttime version of the Kings Canyon map. And it looks like players will be running and gunning and exploding in the dark as Halloween approaches. Unfortunately, that's all about players can expect in terms of a Halloween celebration. Previous years saw limited time modes like Shadowfall, Shadow Royale, and Trick or Treat trios, but Respawn confirmed actually to Polygon that the spooky season festivities will be a little more low-key this year. They said this year we'll only have the Halloween-themed wildcard with some new Trick and Treats worked in. There will not be a Halloween game mode variant similar to Shadowfall or Shadow Royale, so that's just something you guys are gonna want to be aware of, and it's already been confirmed by Polygon. It's kind of a shame because I actually do like the Halloween variants. We've seen Fight or Fright, which was the solo chaos. We only had it one time, which was a shame. You respawn as shadows. It was pretty chaotic and mayhem inducing. And then there was Shadow Royale, where you respawn as shadows trying to help your squad. You kept the game fresh. And spooky maps, of course, we have Dark and Kings Canyon, Olympus, World's Edge, so on and so forth. Really, Respawn strategy here is genius and also very evil. They figured out the perfect psychological cocktail. Give you content that's fun to show off, make it temporary, crank the price until your wallet screams louder than Revenant. Shadow Royale, like I said, was free chaos. Maggie Prestige finisher, that's going to cost you probably more than you spent on actual Halloween candy this year. Of course, this is all coming when Apex is kind of in a flux. Wildcard is a chaotic ability soup. Seasonal events are mostly cosmetic driven, and Halloween content highlights the shift. Respawn is prioritizing visible sellable cosmetics over free experimental modes. So the big thing is Halloween this year going to be a trick or treat? Honestly, it's kind of both. A treat if you're a collector, a Maggie main, or someone who loves flexing emotes from the sky, but it's a trick if you were hoping for the return of Shadow Royale or something more than just shiny cosmetics. I mean, if you've been around since Fight or Fright back in the earlier seasons, you know Apex Halloween actually used to bring more than cosmetics. We had Shadow Royale, full-on alternative modes, and spooky map twists that made the game feel really fresh, even if it was just for a limited time. And if you fast forward to today, what do we get? Well, it's mostly cosmetic bundles, mythic weapon additions, and some banner bling. It's starting to feel a lot less like a holiday celebration and more like a checkout line, and while wildcard mode currently dominates the conversation this season, this Halloween content feels like it's slotting in as background noise. Fun noise, but it is still just noise. And here's where it gets kind of interesting. Apex is in the middle of a huge identity shift with Wildcard replacing the core BR experience. I mean, that alone has people debating whether Apex is innovating or just kind of losing its way. So where do the Halloween animations kind of fit into that? They feel like Respawn's attempt to kind of anchor tradition to remind us that yes, Apex still does its seasonal flair, even while changing its core systems. It's nostalgia wrapped in spooky vibes. I'm kind of wondering actually if Winter Express, which is also a very beloved mode that comes in almost every single winter, I think there was a couple that weren't because people were tired of it, actually gets sidelined as well so that we can go ahead and get a winter variant of Wildcard as well. I mean, at this point, let's be brutally honest, the monetization is pretty glaring. Apex knows seasonal events are cash cows, and Respawn leans hard into that with high-priced bundles and mythic skin grinds. And the new Halloween animations are a prime example. They're flashy, limited time, and they target FOMO perfectly. But they also highlight the bigger issue, Respawn's reliance on cosmetics to drive engagement instead of adding lasting gameplay content. It works short-term, but long-term it does alienate players who want Apex to feel more than just a seasonal storefront. Overall, that's going to be pretty much everything you guys need to know about Halloween, the new Mad Maggie Prestige skin, and so much more. We're going to jump into community clips now. Don't forget to submit your own to me at Thordan Smash on Twitter. Without further ado, let's roll it.
Giving my shields a recharge. An upgrade, friend. Reloading. Let's go over there. The enemies are shooting at me. Recharging shields.
Target here. Enemy shield cracked. Standing. Got another squad.
Let's go this way.
Hey, Doc. You follow them now, right? Hey, Doc, come on back. Care package there. Just giving my shields a recharge. Reloading.
Shield battery here. Care package over there.
Hey, Doc. You follow them now, right? Got it up, Doc.
Zipline deployed.
Here, take Doc. The enemy is in striking range. Attacking squad. Attack your strategy. I shattered an enemy shield. Cut down an enemy. Recharging shield. Heal. Taking fire. Crowd up.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Passing myself up again.
They're dropping a replica.
Just giving my shield a recharge. Enemy shield.
I'm taking fire, friend.
Drawing back to your good. It's great. Now to the heart of the matter. Unveil. Your veil.
Let me know down below, guys, what are your thoughts on Halloween and also the Mad Maggie Prestige skin. Don't forget to check out my outdoor channel right here. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. See you out there.